Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm Nagaraj Annaiya, your trusted Bay Area tech realtor. I understand how important a home is to you and your family. I want to help you win a bidding wars and find the house of your dreams. In this episode, I'll share a 10 ways to buy a home and win the bidding wars. With the 10 homes sold in fewer than 3 months, I know how to close deals and I will let you in on the secrets. To begin with, let's review the latest real estate headlines from last week. Head straight to the chapter if you want to get the main story. Comment below and let me know what you want to hear next from me. nagarajhomes.com has a free mortgage calculator to help you with your purchase, and you can sign up for my monthly newsletter. You can also listen to my weekly radio show on Bolly 92.3, Bay Area's very own Bollywood station, every Sunday between 12:30 p.m. and 1 p.m. If you miss it, you can always hear me on Stitcher, Amazon Music, or Spotify. Palo Alto found a way to protect dozens of homes from being torn down and subdivided. About 130 homes could be put into historic registries to keep homeowners from splitting lots under SB9. Incidentally, the 130 properties make up less than 1% of the total number of single-family homes in the city. The city's mayor says historic preservation was deliberately included in the law to preserve historic homes. Good for you, Palo Alto. Affordable housing development in San Jose edges closer to construction. We are talking about 99 affordable homes at 555 Peach Street at a cost of 83.6 million near Happy Hollow Park and Zoo. More Black Latino Californians have been priced out of the housing market. According to a report by the California Association of Realtors, only 26% of California households earn the minimum annual income of $144K needed to afford the monthly payments of a home priced at $786K. 34% of white households in the state could afford a median priced home, down from 38% in 2020. And 40% of Asian home buyers could afford the median priced home last year, down from 43% in 2020. Affordability will decline in 2022 if mortgage payments rise faster than income. One of San Francisco's iconic painted ladies on Alamo Square could be yours for $5.75 million. 722 Stenia Street is where the action is. Building is a historic landmark and iconic Victorian symbol. Are you in? A 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom California home which is built entirely of timber is pegged as an entertainer's dream. Welcome to Trapeze House, where you can swing like a Tarzan. If you have a 1.2 million, what's more, you can rope swing from one room to another, walk the bridges to your master suite or a guest bedroom. Nested in the hills of Lake Report or a lake port next to Clear Lake and a couple of hours from Sacramento, the residence resembles a scene out of a Disney film and boasts an open floor plan with second floor balconies spanning more than 3,700 square feet. The jungle-themed home features a den and a bar with a 36-foot high ceilings and heated concrete flooring. It's a quiet, fabulous piece of real estate to own. Santa Clara wants to be a carbon neutral by 2045 and is proposing several policies to prevent a greenhouse gas emissions in the next 2 decades. Climate Action Plan will be updated to bring down a greenhouse gas emissions by 80% by 2035 and make the city go carbon neutral by 2045. A carbon neutral data center and reducing food waste is a part of the plan, along with establishing electric vehicle infrastructure and teleworking options to reduce the commute trips. It's time to get creative. Buyers are getting more desperate, and with the supply of homes for sale at a new low, homes that have been on the market for more than a week may be a good candidate for an offer. Here is where realtors like me can advise you on how to put in offers before homes are even listed, to make your offers go unseen and to take other steps that could help you seal the deal in this unpredictable market. Here are some effective strategies I have used to sell more than 10 homes in less than 3 months. In highly competitive areas like City of Tracy, Mountain House, River Islands, Santa Clara, and Fremont and Nevada. Listen to me with an open mind. In a highly competitive market, it's best to look for a house that is 50k to 100k below your budget. What do I mean? Well, with this approach, you can pay more than the buyer is asking for and seal the deal. When things get tough, it's time to think outside the box, get wiser, and use an escalation clause. This will help you increase your bid if there's an offer higher than yours. This is one of the best strategies, and I've done a separate video just on this. You should watch it to know more. Fork out 1 to 3% of the advance, also called earnest money, the moment the seller accepts your offer. This deposit helps in closing the deal faster. Sometimes I even go for more than a 5%, 6% as an earnest money. Waive off all the contingencies. This can be a bit dicey. Definitely a strategy to consider if you're sure about the house you're buying. Just waive the inspection, financing, and even the appraisal contingencies, and the seller might be more keen to do deal with you. Here, a realtor with a mortgage knowledge like me certainly will help you out to make a right decision for you. It's all about timing. In a competitive market like the Bay Area, things can happen so fast that it's best to win the bidding war even before it begins. But how do you do that? Simple. Never half below the asking price, because your chances are slim and you might lose the war before it begins. House 2 should happen the moment it's listed, and even be ready to make the deal without seeing the house. Sometimes it's best to wait for the offer review date, and at other times it's best to submit your offer before the review date. Here is a way realtors like me can help you choose the right way to approach the situation. Timing is a crucial here. Again, realtors like me can come quite handy here. It's important to have a great rapport with the listing agent so you can make an offer that sellers cannot refuse. This personal connection has won many deals in the past. Sometimes it pays to be patient and look for houses that have been on the market for at least 10 days with no offers. It could mean that asking price is too high, so you could go below the price and win the deal. Or perhaps the seller is not savvy enough in marketing their house. Either way, you have better chances in such a situation in a market where 45% of homes are sold within a week of hitting the mark. The added advantage to this strategy, you could keep all the contingencies. Work with an understanding lender. If lenders are available when you need them in a time-sensitive situation like this, it makes all the difference in the sealing deals. Here is where my relationship with the lenders can help you win over the seller in no time. As a local certified mortgage agent, I will build a trust and ease the seller's mind to make sure that the deal goes through. And my 10th tip, watch till the end of the video. You will need it. Last week, mortgage rates were at their highest level since the late 2018, with the top tier conventional 30-year fixed scenarios being quoted 4.75% by the average lender and settling down to 4.71% by Friday. While things kept going up and down, it's best to assume the rates will keep going up. What does this mean? If you have the money, buy it now. If you have watched my video so far, I would love it if you left a message saying, seal the deal. Okay, here is my 10th tip. If you have lost a bid, despite following the steps I outlined, stop. Don't continue bidding on that property. That's just a waste of time and money. Instead, look for another one. Buying a house is a marathon, not a sprint. You have to pick yourself up and run again. Sooner or later, your perseverance will pay. Just don't give up the midway. If you're a seller wondering whether you should sell now or wait it out, check out last week's video. Until next week, relax. Let me do all the work for you as your realtor. Buying or selling a home, I'm your Jeeves.